Welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. Today I'll show you how to make the famous Cinnabon healthier using organic ingredients and then putting collagen protein icing on top. Ingredients are for the dough 3 1/4 cups of flour, but have some ready, you may need it in the end. 1 egg is sufficient, I got 2 but you only need 1. A pinch of sea salt, 300 ml of heated milk, 1 tablespoon instant dry yeast, half a cup of brown monk fruit sweetener sugar substitute, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. For the cinnamon spread, you need the rest of the brown sugar substitute. I don't know the exact amount, so I started off with a cup, then divided it for the dough. Then leave the butter at room temperature to melt a little so it's spreadable, and as much cinnamon as you need. Step 1. Sift the flour into your dough mixer bowl, then add the milk, followed by the yeast, a pinch of Himalayan sea salt, brown sugar substitute, melted butter, 1 egg, then place it onto your dough mixer with the dough hook attachment on low speed to start, then increasing it by 1 increment at a time until it combines. Check on it, it shouldn't be too runny. If it is, add 1/3 of a cup more flour, then start it again. The mix should look runny, but should stick to the dough hook, slowly coming down. If it's fast, it means that it's still wet, so add another 1/3 of a cup of flour and start again. Step 2. In a mixing bowl, put some olive oil so the dough doesn't stick when we attempt to remove it, then cover with cling wrap, then a tea towel, and leave to rise for a few hours. Simple. Now get on with your day, come back in a few hours, and check back in. Step 3. Now our Cinnabon dough should have risen by double, yet remain light and sticky. So get your cinnamon butter and brown sugar substitute spread and mix it all together until it becomes like soft peanut butter spread. Set it aside for a bit. Step 4. Sprinkle the kneading surface with flour, then gently let the dough fall out of the mixing bowl with a little help. Then sprinkle the top of the dough with a bit more flour. Step 5. Knead the dough into a rectangular shape, making it fairly flat. If you don't get it perfect like me, don't worry, you just cut out the shape. Then we can re-knead the leftover dough to make extra Cinnabons. Step 6. Get your Cinnabon butter, and with a butter knife, or if you have an icing spreader, coat the whole dough evenly. Step 7. From one side of the dough, gently fold the side, and very gently roll the dough to the end, forming a large, long circle. Step 8. Cut them evenly. Mine did 8. Then on a baking tray, scrunch up a sheet of baking paper, then put the Cinnabons next to each other, or make the leftover dough and put them all. Then cover with cling wrap, then a tea towel, then leave for a few more hours to rise again. It's a long process, so be sure to make enough on a Sunday for the whole week, but they won't last that long. But at least it gives you a reason to exercise, then reward yourself. Step 9. Preheat your oven on full for 5 minutes, then turn it down to 180 to 200 on fan bake. Put them in for 30 minutes, then check on them. If your oven's old like mine, you'll need to rotate the tray because they cook more on one side than the other. I don't know why, as the heat is evenly distributed. Step 10. Mine were ready after 30 minutes on one side, then I rotated it to cook fully for 5 more minutes. Step 11. Put them to cool down, preferably a cooling rack, or just leave them in a baking tray. Step 12. For the collagen icing, you'll need monk fruit icing sugar substitute and 1 scoop whichever flavor protein you're using, and around 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. I'll be using a mix of iced coffee and banana. You should consume this after your workout, so a scoop of protein per Cinnabon is perfect. And remember, your body processes carbs differently after a workout, so you are allowed organic carbs. And here we made our very own Cinnabons with no chemicals and bad addictive sugars. Enjoy, and thanks for watching, and be seeing you in Mike's Organic Cafe for more delicious recipes made organic.